Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Ben. How are you guys doing today? What I have for you today in this video is actually a product review that I've had for a while now. Probably like 3 or 4 months now. I meant to do a review on this earlier. I just couldn't make the time to get into it. But I really wanted to review this one for you guys. This is something a little bit different, but it's still computer related because it plugs into a computer, or it plugs into the AC adapter, like the USB wall adapter. I'll explain that along the way. But this is the Arctic Breeze USB desktop fan. And no, this is not a cooling unit for like your particular computers or whatnot. This is actually a cooling unit for yourself. And what I mean by that is, like, think about it. Ceiling fans, desk fans, and then you have your regular fans that just sit on the floor like Lasco. So you guys are hopefully getting the point here. This fan is basically to provide you cooling, because I know that people get hot. We all know that. We all get hot before because of the heat. And plus, especially when you're sitting at your desk on a computer for a long time, and if you don't have air conditioning, or maybe sometimes you have air conditioning but it's not aiming towards you, and then you're having to turn on the fans, your ceiling fan, put another fan in your room to cool yourself down, you can actually have one of these connected to your computer or your laptop, your wall adapter, and basically just cool yourself off whenever you get hot and sweaty. So here is the box itself. That's how it comes packaged. Nothing to it. Got some more things right here. Gives you like examples of places you can use this in, such as like in the bedroom, in the kitchen, living room, and then it basically gives you instructions on how to operate it, and then some more information right here. Then that's the bottom. And let's take a look at how this comes packaged. Now, I don't have a good angle, so I do apologize that you guys won't get the full effect. I'm gonna try to show you guys. That's how it comes packaged right there. And all you have to do is pull it out, and that's it. Alright, and then you just take the cover off. Boom. And then that's it right there. So that's how it comes packaged. And then to operate this, you connect this to a USB port. That's all you have to do to operate the fan right here. And I bought this from Amazon, and it got shipped to my house. That's how I got this thing right here. So the way this works is like you take the USB end right here, and then you plug it up to a computer in this case. Or like I said, you can do your wall adapter. I even did it from my battery backup that I got in the Straight Talk packaging. And then to operate it, you basically turn the knob right here or rotate it. It spins. And then you can increase it by turning the knob to increase the speed as well. Alright? And then you can adjust the angle like so. Basically have like a different angle so that way the air will be blowing towards directly to you. I really like this fan, guys, because believe it or not, the fan may be small and you might be thinking it's not going to cool you down. I do understand it won't cool the whole room down like an air conditioner will, but to have this at your desk, and then when you're hot and sweaty, maybe you're playing a game or you're doing email research, and you're sitting at your computer, this will cool you down in no time. So think about this. Having multiples of these on your desk, having the air conditioning running in your house, having your ceiling fan on, and then having some of these. I actually have 2 of these, and I'll explain that later. And you're going to be cooled down in no time, and you won't be suffocating from the disastrous heat that you might be going through, depending on the condition. Now, I do have a story to go along with this fan right here, because I've actually gotten 3 different units. Let me explain why. Because the first unit, I got nothing wrong with it. It was just me being an idiot. Because I was so curious to think that this was like a two-piece product, and that this fan right here can come off. So what I did was rotated the bottom right here and then pulled it out. Now it doesn't come out. It's not removable because there's a wire or a cable attached to the base right here somewhere, and there was a little nut that was inside securing the fan to make it hold in place. And when I tried to put it back together, I could not. I was pretty much done with it. It was loose. I could not get inside to screw the nut back on. I know that's how that's what I'm supposed to do, but the problem is like this base plate right here, or the base right here, does not split open. And when I try to split it open, I don't go any further because I'm worried about this thing like breaking or something. And I was thinking, okay, maybe there's some screws underneath the felt material here that makes contact with the surface you are putting the fan on, and so it doesn't scratch the metal part here. Maybe there might have been some screws underneath that I can take off. As I started peeling this stuff off, it just comes out into pieces, and I didn't want to bother. So what did I do? I called Amazon to ask if there was a warranty that came with the product, and if I can just get it shipped to the company and then have them fix it up. And all Amazon did was like, what they did was they'll have another unit sent out to me, and basically told me to send the other one back to them. So I'm like, okay, that works. Is there an extra charge for that? They said no, it's fine. And so they just sent me a replacement. Now, the replacement I got, I did not do anything wrong with it, but I did get it damaged, and it's not the company's fault that made the fan itself. It was actually the way that whoever was in charge of packaging the product together from Amazon and then shipping them out, they did not put enough the material to make sure that this box was not sliding back and forth and was not damaged. Because when I got the box for my second unit, it came completely damaged, and it actually opened right here, the top cover, and then when I pulled out the fan, there was a crack on the fins right here. There should be some pictures going on right now if I still saved them from the time, but basically it cracked one of the fins. I turned the fan on, everything seems to be working okay, but I just couldn't live with it. It really bugged me that a product like this, they didn't take the time to make sure everything was nice and snug, and that it wouldn't break while being shipped right here. So I called Amazon again and told them, okay, I just received my replacement, however it came damaged. So is it possible to get another replacement? Because I mean, I didn't do anything with it. That's how it came. And then basically they were saying yes, they'll send me another replacement, and they did apologize for the product arriving to me damaged, and basically told me that they're gonna send me a replacement. And the one that I got damaged, I didn't have to send that one back, because since it was already damaged and broken a little bit, they don't want it back. And so they were saying like I can either keep that one or I can throw it out. So I said okay, and then they sent me this one right here. So this is the third unit I got, and as you can see, the box that they shipped the product in, or that they packaged the product in at Arctic Breeze right there, was not damaged at all. And because of that, this thing arrived safe. And now from the mistakes I've done to this thing, I will not be doing that again. I basically took out the fan, plugged it in, and started using it the way it was meant to use it for, and I'm using it the right way with no cracks or anything. And so the way this fan's designed, there's no covering, there's nothing covering the fins right here. Kind of like certain fans out there, like your table fans, the Lasco fans. I mean, they always have like an outer casing covering the fins right here. But this particular fan right here, the fins are exposed. So when this thing's running, okay, see how it's running right now, and you have something touching it, it's gonna spin or something will happen. I actually got my finger caught in one of the fins one time just by slightly touching it, and it didn't hurt much. It hurt a little bit, but it did leave a mark on my finger. So I won't be doing that again. That was by accident because I was moving stuff around on my desk here, and all of a sudden my finger accidentally touched the fan while it was running. And the fan's running right now. I'm letting it blow on me. It feels so good to have the cold air being blown directed to me while it's on my desk. And it's being powered by my USB port on my computer right now. And you don't have to use a computer. Like I said, there are other solutions you can use, other products you can use to operate this thing, to power it. And this isn't the only version from Arctic Breeze that you can get if you were to get this kind of product. In fact, they also have one where the base is not here. That's how I got into this product right here, because one of my friends actually had a fan like this from Arctic Breeze, but theirs was different. This fan right here connected directly to the USB port. There was no cable like this. You know why? Because the one he bought was not a desktop fan. It was actually a fan that went directly to your USB port, and then you angle it from there. So this was connected to the computer like this, and then you basically angled it while it was plugged in directly to the USB port. Whereas this particular model, you have a USB cord running through from the base all the way to the USB end, then you plug this into whatever source you have. Why do they have that kind of design? Well, basically for portability. I mean, this is portable as well, but I wouldn't carry it like this. The way I would take this thing around is probably use the actual box, believe it or not. Put it in there, and then when I'm ready to use it, just take it out. I mean, I wanted to do that before, but I found that to be a hassle, so I just left this thing at home. But at the same time, with the other one, while it is portable, it's the same design where these fins are open and they're exposed. They don't have any casing surrounding it. Maybe that's to make it a more cooler unit, because I'm assuming with the outer casing it may block some of the air from coming out. That's why the fans with the outer casing, and then they have the lines going across the front of the fan right here. I think maybe that's why it was possible that they weren't as cool as they should be. But yeah, other than that, I really like this fan. And I'm hearing a little bit right now, but when you have stuff going on, when you're playing like a movie or a music something, this thing's very quiet, and it is quiet right now. But the noise that it's making is just very minimum. It's slightly, like, you can hardly hear it at times. So, if you wanted to get a product like this by the same company, you pretty much have several options. Either you want the one that sits on your desk in multiple color choices. In this case, I got the red one. Or you can buy the one that goes directly to the USB port that is just one unit without a USB cord being run from the base itself. And this one it actually costs a little bit more due to the base right here and then the USB cord, whereas if you get the other one without the cord, without the base, I think it was a $8 difference at the time. I don't know how it is now, but I will give you guys an Amazon link in the description below so you guys can take a look. And I'll also leave a link to Arctic Breeze's website, so that way you can check out what products may be good for you, and then basically just shop around, find yourself a good deal. I really like this fan right here, and I will be using it more every day, even during the winter time, because I mean, sometimes I have the heat going on in my room, and then I turn it off I feel like I'm not cool enough, so what do? Maybe I'll use this thing. And this especially helps in the summertime. And the cracked one that they sent me, I still have it. Unfortunately, I wanted to throw that out, but I'm like, you know what? Let's try to make some use out of it. I'm not trying to scam them out of their merchandise right there. In fact, let me get that one right here. Give me a second. This is the one that cracked, and as you can see, it is cracked right there, and I put a piece of tape over it. Now, someone was telling me I could just take a hot glue gun and then tape it on, but you know, the way they shipped this to me, I shouldn't have to get a product damaged. That's just my opinion, and that's why I called them up and told them that I wasn't satisfied and my item arrived damaged. Then they sent me this replacement right here, which is great. So I have two of these, so I can put one by one alongside each other. And does the cooling difference makes a big impact with the crack? No, in fact, I didn't feel anything different at all. It was just me being picky. And if you guys get your product with it damaged and you don't and you feel like it's not worth calling Amazon about it, then that's fine. I mean, it's up to you. This was my choice at the time, and you guys can go ahead and call me crazy if you want to. If you guys feel like that I'm being so picky, that I mean, I'm okay with that. I try not to make a big deal out of things, but the way this got damaged and cracked, I just couldn't stand it, because that could have been easily avoided. And I wish I shot a picture of how it was packaged when I first opened the box. I might have put that on my Instagram somewhere. I can't remember, but if I still had the picture, I would definitely show you guys how it looked when I first opened it, because there wasn't enough of the packing material in there. So that's pretty much it. On a 1 to 5 scale, definitely give this a 5 for the way it's designed, for its purpose. And like I said, you know, this isn't going to blow super cold air. If you're talking about as cold as an air conditioner, no. Because due to the size, it's not going to do that. But it's great to have at your desk. And it's very small, and you put it in a place where nothing will touch it. Other than that, you know, that's all I have to say about this fan right here, or these fans right here. Arctic Breeze USB desktop fan. And I definitely recommend it to you guys, and for those of you guys that don't like to deal with the heat. I know I don't, because I can't stand it. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment. Also check out the description below for my social media links, Twitter and Instagram. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Oh, and if you have any questions on the fan right here, or like how I'm doing with the videos, I mean, go ahead and comment down below. Some feedback would be great, and questions on the product that hopefully I can help you guys answer. Then we'll see what I can do here. Alright? I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.